behind me is the big four-wheel drive TV Iveco, and you have seen me put this to the test on tracks right across Australia. But today we're going to have a closer look at what keeps this thing on the terrain, the tyres. These are the Thompson Baja Boss. And guys, seriously, these are the best four-wheel drive tyres I have ever driven on. Now this is what you call a hybrid all-terrain or a hybrid extreme all-terrain, but it really should still be classified as a mud tyre based on the amount of traction you get off this. Last time we spoke about these tyres, we'd just come off doing the Monkey Gum Fire Trail in New South Wales, which was a huge test for these tyres. We'd only had them on for a few weeks and we took them up one of New South Wales' toughest tracks, and they proved themselves over and over on all surfaces, including rock. Now, one of the things that's really impressed me about these tyres is now we're a year on and we've taken them across heaps more terrain, we've put them through a lot of mud and we've done a lot of kilometres on them. I'm impressed with the absolute lack of wear on bitumen, with the lack of damage due to extreme off-road terrain. Now just come in and have a closer look at these sidewalls. This one we actually tore off the bead just a week ago and there is not even a scratch on this sidewall. You've got a high performance tread pattern, a fantastically aggressive shoulder with offset lugs, and this really interesting asymmetrical tread face through the middle gives you plenty of feel and traction on or off road. On a high void tyre that's been used to the extremes like these have, you'd expect to see a lot more wear. There's a little bit of damage on these corners. The internal edges are quite sharp still. There's a little bit of feathering on the edges there, which actually improves traction, improves the performance. But the height of the lug and the overall integrity is just blowing me away. It absolutely impresses me that what we've put these tyres through, the condition that they're still in a year later. Now, I also want to talk about a few mishaps we've had with these tyres, and these are the original 5 tyres that I started with back in November 2019. We have popped the bead off these rims so many times it's not funny. And that's mainly because we're running a big, heavy truck with low tyre pressures down to around 15 PSI. We're probably pushing the boundaries a little bit too far. Some of those situations have been completely nasty, where the tyre should have been torn to shreds, the sidewall should have been trashed. We've been able to drive or winch ourselves into a position where we can start working on repairing the tyre, and in every single case, we've reseated the bead manually, got the tyre back on, got air back in it, and continued on to finish the track. If you're in the market for a new set of tyres, if you want improved performance or traction, I can't recommend these enough. The Thompson Baja Boss have been absolutely awesome performance for us. Guys, if you want more information, check out Thompson online and get yourself the best performance you can get on your wheels.